Hi, and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lally. Today we're coming to you from the Prairie Brew Pub in Tulsa.
And this place goes all out with their Christmas decorations, so if you're in search for the holiday spirit, you can find it right here. In addition to their incredible decor, you'll find dozens of Oklahoma brewed beers and, of course, an incredible lunch or dinner menu to go along with it. So now that you've gotten a peek at some great Christmas decorations, now we're going to head to Oklahoma City, where they do it a little bit more traditionally.
That's true. Every year, dozens of Native American tribes decorate trees for the Red Earth Art Center. Darren Brown has all the details.
If you're in a Christmas mood, or perhaps you need some help getting in that mood, the Red Earth Tree Fest may just be your cure. There are Christmas trees here decorated by nearly 24 Oklahoma tribes. This is the Seminole Nation's second year to be involved with Tree Fest, and they do have last year's favorites.
But we also have some new stuff this year, including these great metal ornaments here that are made by Harold Brummett, who's a tribal member. We have these men's dance hats worn by the gentlemen that lead the stomp dance.
Also new this year are these patchwork ornaments representing a Seminole tradition dating back to their days in the southeastern part of the U.S. Tree Fest is not only for folks who live in Oklahoma City. I ran into this couple who just moved here from Texas, and they were soaking in some Oklahoma flavor. The Red Earth Museum is all about reaching new audiences.
They're very impressed with everything, and they're learning. This is part of the reason Red Earth exists too, is to educate, and it's become a real educational tool for us with the public to see that every tree tells a story.
And those stories are all different. From the Great Lakes tribes to the Plains tribes, each has its own history and its own respected past leaders. Tree Fest is an opportunity for each of these tribes to share their stories and languages with others.
We try so hard in our museum to represent every tribe with something, a piece of artwork. Or, you know, we started out to have a place for our artists to sell their artwork and not have to go out of state, because it meant so much to us to keep some of our artwork here. That was kind of the beginning, and that's what we focused on over the years, is to keep our artists here in business, as it were, but to also be able to share that with our public, because it's so much, there's so many people out there that really don't understand the culture, and it's a nice way of explaining it to them or showing it to them. We wanted to be a part of the Christmas in the first place downtown, and this is our gift to the city and to the downtown area.
With Tree Fest, Red Earth has created a new downtown holiday tradition, one they plan on expanding a little bit each year. Even with all these trees here, there are only 19 tribes represented. That means there's room for at least 20 more. In downtown Oklahoma City, discovering Oklahoma, I'm Darren Brown.
Red Earth Tree Fest runs through January 5th. You can see the trees at the Red Earth Art Center in downtown Oklahoma City at 6 Santa Fe Plaza. Check their website for specific hours.
It's a special sight to see for sure. And here's something else to consider. How about giving a special gift to benefit a worthy cause in our state?
Christmas candy that helps supply teachers with classroom supplies. They're making it in Tulsa. Julie Chin takes us to the Oklahoma Toffee Company.
The Oklahoma Toffee Company is cooking up candy for a good cause.
We make some of the best toffee in all of Oklahoma, but even better than that, a portion of all of our profits go to public school teachers here in Oklahoma who have supply needs in the classroom.
Husband and wife team Anthony and Chelsea Archie opened the company this spring. He's a former pastor and entrepreneur. She's an Owasso school teacher.
Her supply needs kept growing and our budget kept shrinking, and I began to learn that that's pretty typical amongst teachers across the state of Oklahoma, that education is not as funded as it could be. And so I said to myself, we partnered together and asked, how can we help teachers all across the state who have supply needs in the classroom? And Oklahoma Toffee was born.
20% of the company's profits are poured into Oklahoma schools. They make the toffee at Kitchen 66. It's a labor of love for the whole family.
My grandmother did help me out, and she says, baby, you have to put a whole lot of sugar and a whole lot of love in the toffee. And so I've been doing that, and we've been very successful.
Oh my gosh,
This is absolutely delicious.
The toffee comes in 3 flavors: milk chocolate with almonds, white chocolate macadamia nut, and dark chocolate with sea salt and pecans. Which flavor is your favorite?
Oh, my favorite is white chocolate macadamia nut.
I thought that was the most amazing toffee I've ever had. It's absolutely delicious. It's not too sticky and it's not too sweet, and the crunchiness on top was just the right amount of texture.
You can buy the toffee in 5-ounce bags by the pound or in gift boxes. The company uses 2-day shipping and will even hand deliver.
We have made and sold thousands of bags of toffee since we've been open, and it's just a testament to how hungry Oklahoma is to help teachers in education.
Dozens of teachers across the state have already been helped.
If a teacher has a supply need in the classroom, they can go to oklahomatoffee.com. There's a little info form that they can fill out, tell us who they are, where they teach, what they need. My wife and I, we buy those things and then we hand deliver it to the teacher in Oklahoma.
We have donated the bare basics of paper and pencil sharpeners all the way up to alternative seating. We've done bean bags, wiggle chairs. We have done organizational tools for new teachers who don't have anything to keep organized. We have done speech and debate curriculum. There have been books, supplies, materials. We've had so many different requests, and it has been our joy to fulfill them.
The Oklahoma Toffee Company, making life a little sweeter in the Sooner State.
Anything that we can do in Tulsa to support our teachers it's incredibly important. They need that. So good on you. That's great.
Thank you, thank you, thank you to every person who has ordered and who will order. It's because of you that the teachers all across the state and students all across the state are getting the supplies that they need for us to build a better Oklahoma.
The toffee starts at $12 a bag. You can order them online at oklahomatoffee.com, or you can pick them up at Kitchen 66. In Tulsa, I'm Julie Chin, Discovering Oklahoma.
If you'd like to order the toffee for teachers, head to their website, oklahomatoffee.com. If you have a large order, you may want to call ahead to see if they can accommodate you this close to the holiday.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
It's a historical bank, used to be the bank, and we still have the vault. And so it's really awesome. The character is here.
Wait till you hear what's going on inside an old bank building in southwestern Oklahoma.
I always look to see whatever the Blue Plate special is.
Plus, we'll get a taste of the specials at an Oklahoma landmark.
The exhibit is truly special for Oklahoma. This collection is traveling outside of Europe for the first time.
Plus, an inside look at a rare art exhibit only in Oklahoma for a short time. It's all ahead when Discover Oklahoma continues. The Oklahoma Department of Agritourism salutes Bryant Pecan Company in Ada, featuring farm fresh pecans, gift baskets, and gourmet foods. Check out the new DiscoverOklahomaTV.com. See stories you might have missed, catch up on entire episodes, or send us an idea for the next place we should visit. Do it all at DiscoverOklahomaTV.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. What a fun time we're having here at the Prairie Brew Pub in Tulsa, where they go all out for Christmas and have a great menu along with their Tulsa brewed beer.
And you know, with 10 days left until Christmas, you might be entering panic mode when it comes to shopping.
But a trip away from the big box stores might be just the inspiration you need. Let's head to the Farmhouse Junction in southwestern Oklahoma. In the small southwest Oklahoma town of Blair, there's a hidden gem called Farmhouse Junction, chock full of beautiful and unique home decor items, gifts, and furniture.
Well, my mom has always had a vision for crafts and decorating, and so my sister and I kind of followed in her footsteps, and it's always been her dream to have a store, and so the timing was right that when we opened up Farmhouse Junction, the building was available, and it just all worked out.
Located in a historic building, this family team has transformed it into a home decor destination.
It's a historical bank, used to be the bank, and we still have the vault. And so it's really awesome. The character is here.
Everyone in the family has a job. Mom, Rosie, and daughters Christy and Amy run the store, handle the displays, and even make some of the things you'll find here.
We make signs and pillows. We kind of just all work together to make different items that we can bring in. We get a lot of custom orders for pillows and signs.
Rosie's husband, Ivan, makes several of the handmade items you'll find in the store.
I make ladders, and then I make these little wooden toolboxes, and Then my wife and I do most of the painting for this furniture, the distressing part of it.
And Amy's husband Greg makes the beautiful farm tables, rolling pins, and cutting boards.
I make handmade farm tables. They're usually pretty heavy duty. I try to put a thick top on them and a heavy base under them. I make them out of alder, knotty alder, and rough oak. And then I do have some reclaimed lumber every once in a while.
You can also order a custom table to fit your space and style.
We had Greg make us a kitchen table for our new home.
There is a wide variety of items you'll find at Farmhouse Junction, and there's something for everyone, no matter what your style is.
Unique to Farmhouse.
Yeah.
It's not just strictly Farmhouse. I mean, we have
some
antique items once in a while, and a lot of our stuff you can mix. It's very versatile. You know, if you have traditional decorations, you can mix it in. Furniture, little gift items from small to big. Handcrafted
mixture
stuff.
of new and used items, finds, and new decor.
Yeah, lots of home decor.
I've gotten lots of decor items, signs.
And don't worry if decorating isn't your specialty. The ladies at Farmhouse Junction will help you design your perfect space. So come to Farmhouse Junction for unique finds and things to make your house a home.
They've just got some really unique pieces at great prices.
Farmhouse Junction is located at 100 West Main Street in Blair. They're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
With lots of Oklahoma kids already out of school for winter break, this is the perfect time of year to take a trip to Blair or really anywhere.
That's true. How about a drive up to Stillwater to see what's going on at Eskimo Joe's? That's what we did recently, so let's go take a look.
Every time we interact with a customer, I call it a magic moment.
Now, 43 years later, those magic moments are still happening every single day.
We're either building our brand or we're tearing it down. If we're delighting every guest every day, positive word of mouth advertising will continue, and we have a chance to grow and grow and grow and grow.
And grow the restaurant and retail sides dead into one brand.
We present as one brand. I mean, you come to Eskimo Joe's for this total experience. If you have a great time, you might want to take home a souvenir.
What some people may not realize is that there were Eskimo Joe's t-shirts for sale on day one, July 21st, 1975.
One color print, very simple, said Eskimo Joe's, and but the logo was exactly what it is now.
The hottest item in the retail store now is the mullet tee. It's all about Coach Gundy. Another top seller is the Gundy t-shirt. It's the mullet on the front, and on the back it's Eskimo Joe, Buffy, and Pistol Pete egging Coach Gundy on as he's doing the Gundy dance. While some items are popular for a time, it's the original that passes the test of time.
Interestingly, still to this day, the #1 seller is the Eskimo Joe's Classic t-shirt. The same one, the original one. Basically what I have on, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but this print, this design, still week in, week out, this is #1.
The fun of shopping is because all the variety. I mean, not only does he represent Oklahoma, but Eskimo Joe's, OSU, and any local events going on. So it's really cool. I mean, you can one-stop shopping, kind of, you can catch all your events in one place.
When it comes to the food, the old favorites through the years are, well, still the favorites.
Well, our menu at Eskimo Joe's is very simply hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, and a ribeye steak. That's just pretty much what we sell. Now, we've got all kinds of things to complement it, but the thing that's always set us apart and we're most well known for is our cheese fries.
The food at Eskimo Joe's is just all American. It's exactly what you think of when you think of like a American barbecue or get together.
You always get more than you can eat. It's just fantastic food. I always look to see whatever the Blue Plate special is, because it could be meatloaf, it could be pot roast. Today was pot roast. It could be a hamburger, but I love the Blue Plate specials. If I don't get that, it's usually the pecan pulled pork sandwich.
One of my favorite items here has to be their hand-dipped milkshakes, and today was the first time this lady had tried one.
Oh my goodness. So this is the very first time I have indulged in a chocolate shake. The girls are shocked at Joe's, and it will not be the last. I just don't typically, if I'm going to get a dessert, it might be eat something else, and the shake is marvelous. It's everything that an old-fashioned chocolate milkshake should be.
You talk to new customers and regulars at Eskimo Joe's, and one thing is clear: Stan Clark's philosophy is sound and continues daily. He's creating those magic moments when people walk through the door.
That's what I want our people to do today, is to show their enthusiasm, express what an honor it is to have the opportunity to serve every guest that walks through our doors, and we want to delight them. Our mission is to delight every guest by giving my best, and it's just that simple. That's what it's all about.
Eskimo Joe's is serving food every day of the week starting at 11 a.m. You'll also find clothing stores and malls in the Oklahoma City and Tulsa areas. Check their website for specifics.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
And you really see the hand of the artist.
We are inside an amazing art exhibit never seen outside of Europe before now. And we're headed to one of the best diners in the state. Wait till you see what they are serving up at the Owl's Nest, coming up right here on Discover Oklahoma. Great travel tips anytime. Like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Tree-lined fairways, stunning terrain, unspoiled nature. Score amazing golf deals at Oklahoma State Parks. And stay for some cool weather adventure. Hike the trails amid spectacular scenery, cozy up around the fire, or play around in our unique courses. On weekdays, you can stay and play starting at just $69. You get one night of lodging, a round of golf, and a sleeve of balls. Visit travelok.com/stay-and-play and come see for yourself.
Welcome back to the very festive Prairie Brew Pub in Tulsa, where they have Tulsa brewed beer, of course, but also an incredible menu. And in Oklahoma City, it's an incredible art exhibit that has folks talking.
That's right. An exhibit traveling for the first time outside of Great Britain can be seen at the Oklahoma City Museum of Art. Quinn Tran has a preview.
These are hand-drawn sketches, art that spans 400 years.
One thing that I think that's important is just to think of drawing as a art form that really is the equal of painting.
The Oklahoma City Museum of Art is showcasing an exhibit titled Master Strokes, Dutch and Flemish Drawings from the Golden Age. The 90 original drawings are a collection from the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. Among the featured artists are famous names: Rembrandt, Van Dyck, and Rubens.
Rubens in particular, the more I look at it, I just sort of marvel at what he accomplishes. The way he sees, three-dimensional figures in two-dimension, I think you see that in the drawings, and it's something that very few other artists ever, could really ever achieve or equal. So to me, the masters stand out.
The exhibit is truly special for Oklahoma. This collection is traveling outside of Europe for the first time. And so for many of us, it's a rare opportunity to see it up close and personal.
I think people will be really moved by the experience of the exhibition as well. And so one thing to keep in mind, because it is so, the work is so fragile, the exhibition lighting is actually lower than you normally experience in a museum. So it's actually, I think it has the effect of really kind of making it kind of a reverential and really sort of a contemplative space. So I think just the immersive experience of the exhibition is something that people are also really going to appreciate.
Appreciate and be amazed by the artists' talents, their details, and the stories they tell about the Golden Age.
So you're going to see that artists worked on paper with a number of different subjects. So there's religious subjects, and you'll see the differences between North and South, which is really interesting, because this was also the moment that Protestantism emerged in the North while Catholicism was still popular, or still the dominant religion in the South. And you really see the hand of the artist. I mean, these were pieces that they were creating very intimately over, sometimes long periods of time. So you really get that sense of somebody really kind of laboring over the piece. So you get that really intimate connection with the artist as well by looking closely.
It's hard to believe from the quality of the paper that these drawings are hundreds of years old. These pieces now speak to a new generation admiring the work of legends. At the Oklahoma City Museum of Art, Quinn Tran, Discover Oklahoma.
Master Strokes, Dutch and Flemish drawings from the Golden Age can be seen at the Oklahoma City Museum of Art through January 21st.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
I dare put anybody's up against theirs. I mean, it's that good.
A diner time dare. See what they're serving up at this hotspot that sounds so good when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Oklahoma Today magazine brings you stunning photography and authentic award-winning stories of home from Oklahoma. The only magazine that covers the entire state, Oklahoma Today showcases what we love about Oklahoma, bringing to you the very best of its people, places, culture, history, and of course, its legendary food. This holiday season, give the gift of Oklahoma Today to family and friends for just $14.95. Visit tvoffer.oklahomatoday.com.
Want to discover even more about the show? Go online and watch Discover Oklahoma anywhere, anytime. Catch up on missed episodes, track down interesting locations, and submit your own story ideas. Start exploring today at discoveroklahomatv.com.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes
Sweeping down the plain.
and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma every night, my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk
and watch a hawk
making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong
to the land,
and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, we're only saying you're doing fine.
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma,
hey, Oklahoma,
Oklahoma, come see for yourself.
You forgot the honey lamb?
We've had a great time here today at the Prairie Brew Pub in Tulsa.
Absolutely. They have a very good lunch and dinner menu, by the way. But if it's classic diner food that you're really looking for, Shelley Mills has the spot. How about a trip to the Owl's Nest in Nakoma Park?
The Owl's Nest Diner, tucked just behind Westminster Pharmacy, considers themselves Nakoma Park's best-kept secret, but the secret is getting out. The lunchtime rush is on here at the Owl's Nest Diner. Ramiro Laralde, or Ram as he's better known, is cooking up a feast for each of these customers.
I believe in good portions, you know, and homemade food.
The food is amazing. It's from scratch, homemade, real mashed potatoes, which you cannot get anywhere else.
The green beans are another crowd favorite. With a secret recipe Ram refuses to share. But the star so far has been Ram's chicken fried steak, a giant piece of meat breaded in-house and fried to perfection.
I get my chicken fried steaks cut by the butcher, I bread them, I batter them myself.
I dare put anybody's up against theirs. I mean, it's that good.
This diner has only been open a few months, but already it's become a hot spot for those in eastern Oklahoma County.
Pan-fried steak with the mushrooms and onions on it. Their mashed potatoes and the white gravy is wonderful.
The diner was born out of Ram's love for cooking. It's always been his hobby, something he learned as a child and has shared with others along the way.
My mom always made me give me 1 hour of her time and would make me go in the kitchen.
While Ram runs the kitchen, his wife Tricia runs the register and welcomes guests.
Great hospitality. We have the best waitresses. They're gonna feel like family when they leave.
Customers agree. They feel right at home here.
They're just so sweet, so nice.
They treat you just like family when you come in.
And now that word is out about their tasty little secret, they're making sure Ram and Tricia know they are a welcome part of eastern Oklahoma County.
This place is wonderful. The food is good, and we tell them they cannot leave Nakoma Park.
Shelley Mills, Discover Oklahoma.
No matter where your next road trip takes you, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A huge thank you goes out to the fine folks here at the Prairie Brew Pub in Tulsa for hosting us this week. Head in this holiday season to check out their incredible decorations, or any time of year for a taste of their Tulsa brewed beer or incredible lunch and dinner menu. You'll find them at 223 North Main in Tulsa. They're open 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, use your holiday break wisely and take a road trip to Old Red. Blake Shelton's place in Tishomingo will show you around.
And get in a little rock climbing no matter the weather. We're hitting up a new spot in central Oklahoma. It's all coming up next week right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.